Thank you for your interest in the Fairfax Countywide Strategic Plan. My name is Amy Bropes, the County Strategic Planning Coordinator. The purpose of this presentation is to provide you with a general overview of the proposed plan, briefly explain some background, share an updated timeline, and let you know how you can learn more. Fairfax County is widely recognized as a great place to be overall. We have high national rankings in household income and school performance, a strong economy, great outdoor spaces, and low crime rates. However, we also recognize that access to opportunity varies significantly, depending on who you are and where you live in the county, and there is a widening gap between those on the highest rung of the economic ladder and those who just struggle to get by. As we prepare for the Board of Supervisors to take action to adopt the proposed plan this fall, we recognize the ways the plan will help to prioritize the specific actions which will address our most critical challenges, to find new ways that the community and county government can work together to solve them, and to openly share our progress, as well as highlight the areas where we still have work to do. The benefits of having an overarching countywide strategic plan can be summarized in these 4 goals. First, vision. Set a clear, unified, community-driven vision for the next 10 to 20 years. Second, integration. Align and integrate existing issue and department-specific plans. Third, focus. Provide a tool for focusing and prioritizing county initiatives over the next 3 to 5 years. And finally, progress. Communicate progress on achieving measurable outcomes to all of our stakeholders. We also followed 4 main principles that guided the plan's development. The first was to apply a racial and social equity lens to engagement efforts and strategy development. While the county is a great place to be, we recognize that inequities and disparities in outcomes continue to exist. For this reason, it was important to link the strategic plan to One Fairfax, which is the county's commitment to considering equity in everything we do, and acting to ensure that everyone has equitable access to opportunity, no matter who they are or where they live in the county. The second was inclusive engagement. Create multiple avenues for community, stakeholder, and employee engagement. We recognize the need to create multiple inclusive opportunities for everyone to provide input and feedback on the plan, especially people who may not normally participate in this type of public process, and that we need to be intentional about making genuine connections with people that can extend over the longer term. The third was community outcomes, defining community-focused outcomes and strategies versus government-centric. And finally, data-driven. Use data-driven insights and develop evidence-based strategies. We see a chance to improve the way we collect and use data countywide, specifically how we use it to make important county decisions and how the results of our efforts are shared back with the community. And finally, some of the themes that surfaced frequently throughout the development of the plan. First, access. Eliminating barriers and engaging the community in solutions to address them. Affordability. Working to ensure all residents can meet their most fundamental needs. Collaboration and engagement. Leveraging the creativity, diversity, and energy of residents, businesses, and community organizations. Innovation. Embracing change and seeking new ways of working. Sustainability. Responsible stewardship of community resources and the consideration of long-term impacts of our policies and practices. And finally, placemaking, creating environments where all people can thrive. These are the 9 priority outcome areas that were identified by the community and form the basis of our proposed countywide strategic plan. They were developed based on the input we received from residents, businesses, nonprofits, county employees, and others. In addition to these groups, there was a specific focus on connecting with members of our community who may not normally participate in this type of public process or have a seat at the table for these important conversations. Once the priority areas were set, 9 teams were formed, 1 for each strategic outcome area. These teams completed extensive research on these issues, identified key factors that would contribute to our community's success, and consulted extensively with subject matter experts both within and outside our organization. Most importantly, the teams actively engaged with the community and checked in frequently to seek input and feedback at every step along the way as the work progressed. These 9 areas have already been used in county budget documents over the past 2 years, and county departments have started the process of aligning their own strategic initiatives within the framework that these priority areas provide. This work built upon 2 initial rounds of community engagement and resulted in a proposed plan that includes specific indicators of success, plus the strategies and metrics that will ensure that the actions we pursue will achieve the results we envision. Although our public process was paused throughout much of 2020 due to the pandemic, we used this time to take a fresh look at the plan and make updates to reflect the impacts of COVID-19 as they evolved. We also consulted with each member of the Board of Supervisors and added 2 additional rounds of community engagement for the following year. This brings us to our 2021 strategic planning timeline. The people represent the 2 additional rounds noted in 2020. While Round 3 feedback was collected through a virtual platform due to the pandemic, we will continue to inform people about the plan in every way we can, and to engage in open conversations about the things that matter most in their daily lives. We are always actively seeking new ways to connect, even as we build upon the many positive relationships and communication channels that already exist. Our goal is to share information and seek feedback in the ways that are most convenient and preferred for our residents, especially those who are least likely to engage in a strategic planning process. To ensure that the plan fulfills its goals, adds value to our community, and functions as intended, our Fairfax County leadership knows it is critical to have consistent and open dialogue and to always seek, welcome, and use feedback about the plan throughout its entire lifetime. If you're a resident, business owner, student, employee, or simply have an interest in helping to make a difference in Fairfax County, we need your input. Please follow our progress and find additional ways to share your thoughts at fairfaxcounty.gov/strategic plan. We look forward to hearing from you and appreciate your ideas, comments, and questions as we continue to shape the future of Fairfax County together.